wasting no time, right? Not even a week out, we're already looking forward to 2020. It's this remarkable scene. As the sun comes out, you really get the full picture of what exactly happened here. When these horrific things happen, it might seem far away, but these are real people with loved ones and people that are really dealing with this. It has gotten a little better in the sense that they opened up one lane on the shoulder. Just look at this tree. The diameter of this is easily more than 6 feet, and look how long it is. It stretches along the entire road. So in our team coverage today, we've got a lot of other people talking about what these young people are saying. But I want to take a moment just to talk about this moment in history. This is the E right here. Usually we should be looking at a full E. Right now we're seeing just one little bar. And then if we pan over here to the left, you'll see this sort of stairwell to nowhere. Meanwhile, here on the Atlantic side, there are more signs of gratitude. We've got more bouquets of flowers and this photograph. No description, no name, but to whoever you are, thank you. Hey there guys, this is Evan Koslof. I'm here at Jacksonville Beach. I just want to show you some of the damage that we have right now. They announced that they were short $60,000 6 days ago. Now, they've raised some $11,000. We heard mostly from the front runners, Biden, Bernie, Harris, Mayor Pete. They combined for, listen to this, 47 minutes. If we continue our coverage of this developing story with a one-on-one interview with Senator Tim Kaine. Of course, he's a Democrat, which makes him in the minority party in the Senate. This is what snow days are all about. We're joined by, I threw some water on this shirt here. Just look at this. Again, obvious science experiment here. When you're dealing with the temperatures being like this, things freeze pretty quickly. Right now we're in the bedroom of 100-year-old Alice Zwerdling. This is her bed, and right here in the middle of the room is a tree that came tumbling down because of these high winds. Remarkably, she's doing okay. What was your first reaction when you walked in this room?
Oh my God.
A reasonable reaction for David Zwerdling. After all, he just found out that his mom's bedroom was attacked by a tree.
That's her pillow right there. But apparently the only thing that happened, I guess, was maybe some piece of wood or even a book hit her on the back of the head, and she got some stitches.
In fact, look at her now. Definitely a rough morning, but still, this 100-year-old is still smiling. As for David, he's definitely feeling
gratefulness that not only did she live to be has she lived to be 100, but that she's still here.
Meanwhile, take a look at the house from outside. This tree was massive. And look at the trunk. It's literally uprooted.
No, this is a rather large branch, this one.
Jason Swain works for the city of Kensington and was out looking at the damage this morning. He says they've been dealing with a lot of damage from the wind all over the city, but nothing quite like this.
If she survived 100 years, she'll survive another 100 years coming through this. I mean, that's amazing she survived that.
As for now, this 100-year-old is over at the Hyatt and is doing just fine. Just another story in her long, long life of 100 years. And by the way, they are going to rebuild this bedroom. Takeoff. It's an exhilarating moment for pilots. Like these two, Mike Pearson and Jeff Douglas. High above the hustle and bustle, it can really give you some perspective. But to really understand why this flight matters, we got to take it back.
Plenty long runway, a very nice day to fly.
Here we are back on the ground before takeoff. We're over at the College Park Airport. First off, let's get one thing clear.
This is not a joyride. This is helping people.
You see, the two are pilots for a group called Compassion Airlift. They pick up patients and then fly them to far-off hospitals for treatments, surgeries, even just appointments. And they do it completely for free.
I had a 7-year-old with brain cancer. I mean, you're watching him, and he's just so excited about the plane ride. So part of our job is to help him, but make it fun and nice for him and help him keep calm and take away pressure that's otherwise there.
It was horrible.
Today they're helping Diana Harris. Good spirits at the moment, but she's definitely in pain. She has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's a connective tissue disorder, and she's had 5 back surgeries because of it. Today, she's getting a lift over to Richmond.
It's just such a sense of relief, and I mean, they make the impossible possible. They really do.
As for the pilots,
Puts things on perspective. You know, sometimes we think we have a hard day. You know, sometimes we think we have issues at work or whatever. And you do flights like this, and you realize that you don't have any issues in the world.
a perspective perhaps that gets a little clearer from bird's eye view. 7 years ago, we didn't know if Reese Leggett would even walk. Now look at her, playing golf here at the River Creek Club in Leesburg. She'll tell you all about it off camera, although she's a bit shy when recording. So when you're out here, what's your favorite part of golf?
Nothing.
Nothing. What's your strategy? How do you hit it?
I don't know.
How old are you, Reese?
7.
How old do you think I am?
100.
As you can see, she's definitely got a sense of humor, but it's been a long road to get here. She was born with a condition called arthrogryposis. She was born with a number of problems. Club feet, a dislocated knee, a dislocated hip, and basically no muscle in her arms.
Daily, she has challenges that other kids will never know.
Her father, Lance, said Reese had her first surgery when she was just 1 month old.
When we talked to the doctors early on, there were concerns about whether she would even walk.
At 3 months, the family then turned to Shriners Hospital in Philadelphia. There, they met with some of the top specialists in the world. The family says it was this treatment that helped Reese to get to where she is today.
There you go.
So now the family wants to give back. On the 22nd, Monday, the family is holding their annual charity golf tournament, Golf for Reese. Over the last 5 years, they've raised some $150,000, all of it going to Shriners. Reese's brother, Fisher, can't help but get emotional. He might be the big bro,
I can't even explain.
but he looks up to his little sister. Throughout it all, she stayed positive.
It's just so much that she goes through, and she's still just constantly, hey, let's have a good time, hey, let's go to a pool and swim around.
As for Dad, he feels it too.
Very blessed.